Okay, this week we are doing a review for the original Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and we're doing a book review for Captain Fingerman. Now, usually we record our show in our Multiversal chamber, aka the man cave, aka the basement. Now, no matter how clean you keep your house, basements always end up having bugs and spiders come inside for some reason. And today, we actually found a spider in the basement. Now, Ariana, who's gonna squish the spider?
Me. With it.
It's I got the spider cornered underneath that box of crayons. So I need one of.
That's my crayon box.
I understand, but I needed something heavy. So I
Why
want.
don't they use these? They're not heavy.
Well, I want you to lift the box, pick up the spider,
Use these.
and throw it in the garbage.
Do you want to know what spider it is?
I think it's a black widow spider, but okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Okay, scoop it up. It's like all flat.
I took off one of its arms. I took off one of its arms. Oh, that's disgusting. Get another one.
You took off one of his arms?
In it.
Hurry up before it grows back an arm. Pick it up.
I can do that?
I don't know. You're not doing anything. You just take it off more arms.
I'm not going there.
Pick it up. Ugh, come on.
Do it.
Okay, scoop it up.
No, don't scoop it up.
I thought you said you were gonna do it.
Yeah, you better do it. I'm not touching it. No, I'm not.
Okay, scoop it up. Put it inside.
Probably have blood on it.
Use it. Yes, good.
Hey, how you doing in the garbage?
Pick up all the arms.
No.
I mean, no.
Ew, it's disgusting. Seriously, who wants to do that?
Okay, pick up the arms.
Thank goodness I don't have that part. So. Yeah, you do that part. You do that part.
Okay. Here, throw it in the garbage.
Well, I just ran you do it. Do it.
It's in a box.
Ran, you do it. I'm the one that did the scary walk. Do it.
Come on,
I did the scary walk.
put it in the corner over there.
Do it.
It's dead. Okay. Why are you oinking like a pig?
Ran, just do it. Hurry up. Don't get the door.
Hey, stop doing that.
Run.
Okay, now sit down. Good job. I'm
I'm
proud.
not doing that ever again.
Hey, don't yell.
Yeah,
Well,
you want to eat?
Ariana, I'm totally disappointed in you. Okay?
You're bigger than me, and you didn't do it.
Yeah. Give me 5, Rayon. Good job. Okay, so
It's not like you took off one of its arms.
all right. We're gonna do a review for Sonic, the first Sonic movie. Now, what do you guys think? You guys really like that movie,
I
right?
give it infinity and beyond thumbs up. Me too.
Yeah.
Infinity and beyond number.
And what's the favorite part of the movie?
When he hits himself with the nunchucks.
Oh yeah, I like when he slows down time,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts too. Yeah, me too.
and also I like the part when he reads all the Flash comics.
Okay, so he was like moving the nunchucks everywhere. Then when he was moving it, he hits his face.
Yeah. Also, the end of that movie, they tease the end credit scene with Tails, right?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tails.
Oh. Knuckles.
No,
Tails.
it's Tails.
And Knuckles.
No.
Only Tails. I remember seeing Knuckles. only Tails.
No, Knuckles' tribe was shown, but they didn't show Knuckles.
Wait, I remember seeing Knuckles at the end.
No, that was...
Rayon, no.
That's Tails. Okay? You don't know the difference between Tails and Knuckles?
I do.
Okay.
They're like totally different people.
You guys played the game? Any Sonic games?
Yes, I played Sonic Adventure on Xbox, and I'm playing Sonic. Can you stop? And I'm playing Sonic Colors.
Yeah?
I finished the Amy part, and I'm almost finished with the Sonic part. I did too.
So, are you guys excited to see Sonic Part 2?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Knuckles. Are you a fan of Knuckles?
No. But I know that Knuckles and Tails are supposed to be friends.
Oh. In the games, Knuckles is kind of a bad guy at first.
Yeah.
And,
He is.
Yeah. Even in Sonic Adventure, he's kind of a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then then they turn friends.
Sonic X, he's a bad guy.
Then he turns
too.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how it always is with Knuckles. I'm sure I can tell you right now. Before even seeing the movie, he's probably going to be bad and then turn good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the movie, Dr. Eggman Robotnik, he gets sent to another dimension.
And the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, no. Mario's guy. Oh, not. This is a mushroom dimension, not a mushroom kingdom.
Well, I think it's like an Easter egg. It's like, telling everybody it's actually, Mario, basically.
And in
yeah.
the haste, it showed that Sonic went to Mario's dimension.
That would have been cool if they did show Mario, though. Okay? Now, you guys giving it the first movie thumbs up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you excited to see part 2?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll probably do a review for Sonic 2 when we actually get a chance to see it. So stay tuned on the show for future episodes. So we'll talk about it. What's next? We're gonna review
Captain Fingerman.
Captain Fingerman.
Really crazy.
Okay. What did you guys think of the Captain Fingerman books?
They were really funny and cool and good.
Yeah. What's the name of the 2 books you read?
The first book is called Captain Fingerman and the Boring Galaxy. And the second one is Captain Fingerman and the Evil Man Finger.
So, can you describe what the Captain Fingerman books are and what the main character looks like?
Well, the main character looks like basically, you know how sometimes you are like bored and you play with your fingers? Yeah, you just use 2 fingers. Captain Fingerman is basically just your index finger and your middle finger and just walking around.
Yeah.
What if they don't know what the index finger is? The index finger, the finger near your thumb.
Yeah, me and Ariana got a chance to talk with the creators of the book, and it was actually co-written by a little boy your age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
and is drawn by the
father.
The father, right? So listen to the show a little bit later, and you'll get to hear our little interview that we had with the 2 creators of the Captain Fingerman series. Okay, now you said that Captain Fingerman does a lot of crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and you actually get to learn things.
Yeah, like right before the chapters, it says like in the Boring Galaxy. Right before the chapters, there are 2 pages, right?
Yeah.
One of them was like a checklist or something, and then at the page right before the chapter, it says like something, At the end of the Boring Galaxy, it shows how to draw Captain Fingerman.
Oh, it actually shows you how to draw it?
Yeah, and all of his different emotions that you could do. And
Wow.
he's never mad, but it shows mad.
Yeah. So, would you recommend this book to other kids?
Yeah. Yes. It's really funny.
What's like the starting age that you can start with this book?
3.
3?
No way! What?
3-year-olds cannot read.
2.
No.
4? That's even worse.
Why would you go younger?
5 to, I don't know, 8. 12?
5 to 12?
Yeah. No, you can go all the way to 13. 12. 13.
I don't know about a 13-year-old. 13-year-olds, they got too much attitude. They turn into teenagers.
I won't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Really? We'll see.
What if you do?
We'll see.
You'll see.
They get all angry with the world.
Wait, what?
Yeah, teenagers.
No. I don't get angry with anyone, but he is annoying. And she always gets angry with me.
Yeah, well.
Fine, I guess you could say that.
So you're going to give the Captain Fingerman books thumbs up?
Yeah.
You too?
Yep. And the evil man finger, he makes another evil one made of antimatter.
Yeah. So you get to learn things and you have fun, and it's a cool book. We'll be right back with the exclusive interview with the creators of the book. Right?
Yeah.
See you later. This episode is sponsored by Audible. You can get thousands of great selections of audiobooks, plus exclusive Audible originals you won't find anywhere else. And, you can get theatrical performances, A-list comedy, and best of all, even podcasts like this one. And all you need to do is go to audibletrial.com/thegeekydadpodcast, and you'll get 30 days free when you sign up. When you download titles, you can listen to them offline anytime, anywhere. The app is free and can be installed on all smartphones and tablets. You can listen across devices without losing your spot. And if you can't decide what you want to listen to, don't worry. You can keep the credits for up to a year. And then you can binge them all in a whole series if you like. So, go to audibletrial.com/thegeekydadpodcast and get your free trial on us. Help out the show, help out yourself, and listen to great audiobooks with A-list talent narrating. Right now I'm listening to Artemis, narrated by Rosario Dawson. It feels cool to have a celebrity narrating to you. It makes you feel special. So try it out.
All right. So nice to meet you. Okay. My name is Mauro, and this is Matteo. So Matteo. Yeah. And you are?
I am Rafael Moran.
Rafael.
Dad.
And I'm Ariana. And I'm a multiverse kid.
Wow. Nice to meet you, Aria. Aria?
Yes, she's going to be doing a review for the book.
Correct.
Yes. So you are the father, but you're also the artist, right?
That is correct.
Great. I mean, I didn't expect the book to be so thick.
Yes, they are. Actually, we choose the 200 pages format to somehow structure a very intensive and good story.
Right.
Our first book, Matteo, was very thin. Can you pick it up? You want to show it? The first book. Yeah. Our first book was very thin. And then when we submitted to the publisher, they say, well, this is nice, but can we have a bit more of a story? Can we have a bit more of a entertainment and the content? And we say, okay. So basically we double it.
Oh, okay.
We double it. But I tell you, 200 pages is quite an effort
to draw. Especially to draw. I know. It's a lot of work.
Oh, thank you, Matteo. You see, that this was the very first book. You see, it's much thinner.
Right, right. We have both, right?
This is 100 pages.
Yeah.
All right. So did you like the story?
Yes.
Yeah, I really like the story.
Good, good. We are so happy to hear that. It's very positive for us to receive your feedback.
How many books are you planning to do?
I've submitted last week the third book to the publisher. Okay, which is going to be is in progress. Okay, and probably is going to be edited and launched on May, on June. It depends on the timing for the publisher. Yes.
Tell us how this whole thing started with you and the son.
All right. Well, okay. So we were on holiday and in Cambodia, and unfortunately we forgot the Matteo's toys. Matteo was 3 years old on that time, and when we arrived at the hotel, we were panicking because he left the toys and he started getting irritating and lost patience. So I have to come up with something to entertain the boy. So we start playing with whatever we have at the dinner table or around us. And soon I jump up with the idea of placing my 2 fingers like this and starting acting as if this was a character. And we start to play and Matteo start to interact with this, and he called him the Fingerman. And that was the very beginning. Then unexpectedly, this little character, this little funny man, which was a troublemaker, very naive, very funny, he became his best imaginary friend. And he grew up, so he started having his own adventures, started having his own characters, ideas, taste. Right? He likes to eat bananas. Simple, because at that time banana was the only fruit that Matteo was able to eat. So also banana because of that. Okay, so after a while, we started writing and drawing Fingerman stories as a mini comics.
I found it.
Yes.
The mini stories.
Yes. We start collecting the stories, you see. And yeah, this was very simple preliminary sketches. And then one summer, we were once again on holiday. And Matteo was super bored. I said, Dad, I have nothing to do. Here is very boring. That is very boring. I don't want to go there because it's boring. And I start being also me annoyed and a bit disturbed about that. I say, Matteo, you have to come up with something to face this boredness. And so we start creating the list of the boring things, like doing my homework is very boring. Going to sleep is very boring. Eating that is very boring. And so we listed down and we transform all this list of boring things into the boring galaxy. So we imagine that Captain Fingerman was traveling right in space, and suddenly he jumped into a galaxy where everything is so boring. By doing that, the boring became funny. And that's the positive message of the book, right?
Right.
So we say, okay, why don't we encourage the kids, right, to face their own boringness and try to make it funny? And that's how we start collecting material. Actually, on that year, I bought my iPad, and instead of sketching on paper, I started sketching on digital. And that was also a big step forward for me as an illustrator, as a creator, because it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot to prepare the material, to edit the material. And at the end of a couple of months, I recognized that I have a lot of material. I say, why don't we make this a little book? And that's how was born this book.
Yes.
So we start to, we start to self-publish it. And then the adventures of Fingerman was keeping going, keep growing. Yes, but I think that they get it.
This page is very fun.
Yeah. So we contact several publishers to see and to test their interest. And Marshall and Cavendish, they answered us that they were interested in publishing the books. And so far, we have these 2 books already published, and now we're going to publish the 3rd one, which is the continuation of this story. So all the stories are in line. It's, It's the sequence. It's the serial.
Right. Well, he answered your question because she kept asking me, why does Captain Fingerman has 2 fingers? And now we know.
Well, it's made of 2 fingers.
What was this your first published work, or
as a comic? Yes, as a comic, yes.
So you've done other work before, like published?
Yes, I publish other books, but they are more related to my work as a designer. So it's a written book, it's an essay over the design process. But these are books, professional, not for kids.
Right. And this book is located in different languages around the world?
Not yet. So far, only in English. We did our best to see the interest of other publishers, but the problem here is that we are only the author, so we produce the content. Then we need other publishers to speak each other. Oh yes, that's my other published book.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Thank you. You see, the problem here is that once again we cannot do the published work. So the publisher must produce, go ahead with his part. We just are the editor, illustrator, content. That's a bit the limit of this experience.
Oh, okay.
Of course, that we will love to have Fingerman published in other language, but it doesn't depend on us. It must be an agreement coming from the publishers.
Right. And have you gone and done some book signings and tours?
Oh, not yet, because with the COVID, everything was stopped.
Understandable.
Yes, we knew that there are book fairs very important. For example, I was aware regarding the design process it comes before Fingerman, and in that time we were discussing or participating in book fair for that one. But it didn't happen because of work, and by the time that Fingerman was out, we were already blocked in the lockdown because of the COVID.
Right.
But let's see, maybe in future, if this starts again, we can consider and participate. We are going to participate here in Lisbon in October. There will be the biggest comic fair books in Portugal is in Lisbon. Feira da Banda Desenhada is the name, and we are going to present the Fingerman over there during that fair. But just because we are here, you know.
Matteo, you what stuff do you like? You like Star Wars? You like Marvel?
DC? No.
What is your inspiration then for your stories?
Interstellar. It's sci-fi movie. That's why Fingerman is in space, and then he makes antimatter clone of himself. I find interesting space-themed things.
Oh, okay.
Matteo likes the science fiction movie, but not the one like Marvel or DC. No, like Star Wars. That is a science fiction, but very
extreme.
Yes, extreme and somehow fake. You know, Matteo likes the real science behind. That's why he likes the movie like Interstellar or similar to where the science is there.
Like The Martian? You like The Martian?
The Martian, yes, exactly. The Martian, Interstellar. I am also a big fan of science fiction, but to me, first of all, I like the saga of Prometheus and the aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
Matteo doesn't like it because he finds it still scary, but one day.
Alien is very scary.
It's very scary. But you see, I also prefer when the science fiction somehow is able to represent something real, not maybe not yet, maybe that we don't dominate it yet, but
Right.
something possible, exactly, something possible,
Right.
not something that is completely.
So no Star Trek.
No Star Trek, no.
No Star Wars.
Too far.
It's too far.
So what do you enjoy reading, Matteo? Like books wise?
Not very big ones.
What do you mean big ones?
My eyes get tired.
You don't read any books for fun?
What do you mean books for fun?
For fun, like Dogman.
Some books.
He's a big fan of Dogman. You know, he has all the
Oh.
Dogman books.
That's why we made the comic. And
Yeah,
not-
it feels like a little bit like Dogman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow that is correct. But for example, we
we
try
took
to
Dogman, give it our own character, and made it better.
taking Dogman as a reference.
Right.
We all do respect. We are trying to avoid those dirty language or dirty things,
Right.
which to me as a bit unethical, right? It's not educational. We always
Right.
try to be positive. We always try to be constructive.
And no poop humor.
Yes, exactly. We try to avoid that
No
language.
poop humor.
Yeah, that is something that we are avoiding. But at the same time, for me as an illustrator, when I saw the document images and drawing, I said, I can do better than that. Come on.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is a bit too easy, right? The eyes are just two lines. Everything
Yeah.
is like that. So yeah, document was a starting point as a medium to attract the attention of the kids and the format. So we starting from that, and that's how we produce these two books. By the way, also Dogma has around the same number of pages, and I also like the interactivity, right, of the book. There are news, kind of discovering
The one where you
the flip-flop, yes. So we try. That's why we have the space log and other information in order to help the kids to, yes, of course, having fun, but also first of all reminding something, and then also to be explored to other stuff. For example, one of the questions the publisher did was, Mauro, why you are putting or using, right, such a difficult idea like the antimatters all the time, space and Rosenheim, Einstein, etc. And I say, no, don't worry. The kids are not
stupid.
Thank you. The kids are not meant to be kept into, dream worlds and unicorns and rainbow. No, lollipops. Let's also expose to difficult concept. And this will turn on their curiosity, and then maybe the answer are not inside this book, but maybe they can reach, search, ask for, right, getting information. That's the point. Even with difficult words, right? I sometimes want to use on purpose difficult words. So when you say what this words doesn't mean, and you go to search, that's the point. Because I really also tired of this kind of simplification with the kids, right? To simplify everything, we have to make everything easy.
And space log is very, I like it a lot because you have to answer the questions. So then you have to go to our website to find out the answers.
Well,
did you answer any of those questions?
No. Anyway, the question is also a funny way because there's a yes and no. Sometimes the answer is obvious, right? But sometimes we also leave this open, right? In some chapters, there's no yes on I can say it's not totally yes or it's not totally no. It really depends on your point of view,
right?
And that is also that I also appreciate, because you know the truth is never on both on one side. There's always a sort of gray area, and that's why some of the questions are on purpose alternative, right?
Right.
It depends on your opinion.
It depends on your opinion.
Okay, Matteo, what do you do for fun? Sports?
Well, sometimes me and my dad play Uno.
Uh-huh.
I make Lego constructions.
Okay.
Matteo is a big video gamer. He really likes the video games.
I like video games.
Okay.
And he's sheep.
And this is the
He fits inside, but it's very
It's just like in the book. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, he has quite a great skills and abilities in building up stuff with Lego. But yeah, for fun, now we are dominated by the technology, right? So there's a lot of video games. We also are exploring the Oculus, right?
Oh yes.
Right here.
To explore the new. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes, to explore the new realities.
Which video games do you like?
Well, I have a Nintendo Switch, so I mostly play Mario games.
Wow. You too, right?
Yes.
Welcome to the club.
But then on the Oculus is Beat Saber.
Oh,
Yeah, I played Beat Saber once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. You know, I am, as I always say, I was born analogic and I became digital. So I'm still love to do the stuff with my hands, right? Writing, drawing, etc.
Solving cubes.
But so far,
remember you use typewriters?
Yes. But so far we have to, in these days, nowadays, we have to embrace technology as much as possible. And that's why we are trying to study the 3D virtual world.
And I made a collection of broken parts for some reason.
Of broken parts of what?
Of electronics.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have any plans for any other stories outside of the Fingerman world, like something else?
So far, no.
Okay.
We are making Fingerman, not.
I would like to create a good story of Fingerman, you know. I don't know in terms of numbers, but before we move to other characters, maybe we need to have the age switch, because you know Fingerman books is to me, in my point of view, is good from 6 to 12. I'm pretty sure that, for example, this character is something too much for youngers, but at the same time, maybe it's something that it doesn't interest teenagers, right?
Right. Yeah.
It's too naive or too kiddie for older teenagers. So maybe when Matteo will grow up and reach another age, maybe we come up with something else, depending, because this is a father-son relationship. So
Co-pilot Billy.
Co-pilot, exactly. So
the adventures of Billy.
Yeah, maybe we come up with something else, or maybe we come up with something that is within the Fingerman world, but that evolved, right? A kind of a reboot of some of the characters.
Right.
It also depends, because it also depends on me, because you know, to produce one book like this is at least 5 months of hard work.
Yeah, I can see it's a lot of work. Yeah.
It's a lot of work. So
you draw as well,
Matteo?
Yeah.
Well, I help on something.
No.
Yes, don't you remember the big thing with a lot of fingers in the third book? I did that one.
Okay, it did one page over to
Okay, one page, it will be 5.
Okay, anyway, yeah, so far it's just us, right? It's very familiar business, family business, and I don't have any help. I have to, so we write down the content. I do all the illustration and the pages. Then my wife, she takes care about the social relationship and the post, the website. So yeah, it's sort of family business. But so far, yeah, it's a big effort, and I hope that it is going to grow. We will love to, with the interaction of other components, and maybe the video game or
the theme park,
or
Or animated cartoon.
Cartoon. Well,
it's very hard.
It's very. We are actively looking for agents, okay, to represent Fingerman, but so far we weren't able to get any.
We got polite no's.
We really contact a lot of agents, but they say, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. So we have to keep looking.
Well, I'm sure once more people get notice of the book.
That is true. That is true. We need to work on the Fingerman awareness. So we are in touch with marketing, expert on online and web marketing. They are giving us some help in directions, and I think that the first step is the Fingerman awareness.
Yes.
Actually, this sort of conversation, this sort of material is very good for us, because then it's going to
like when we talk to Jed.
Correct, because then it's going around and be published, and more people will know about the Fingerman, and once Fingerman is a bit known, right, has a larger or bigger name, then it can interest other entities, including animation. So, from our side, to produce the content, to write the story and get the character, that's the easy part. It's all the rest that we need help somehow. We can do it.
Just remember, when you become super famous, come back on our show. Okay.
Of course. I hope so, but yeah, it takes time, and we are doing everything by ourselves, little by little.
Yeah. And the COVID is hindering you a lot. Most authors, they got to do a lot of book signings, travel all over, get the awareness out, and they're helping you a lot. I understand.
COVID is not working very well.
No.
Correct.
No.
Correct.
For everybody. Yeah.
For everybody. One day, I'm sure that one the opportunity to do this sort of promotional trips, and I love also to meet the new people, but the readers, right? I'm always curious to get the feedback, and I'll tell you why. Because even today, when I pick up the book, and I read it, I laugh a lot. And even when I'm making the Fingerman, I laugh a lot. So to me, it's very positive, because I want the people to somehow have fun reading it.
But the comments are very important for one more reason. So that we can know what book they want next.
Right.
On what theme.
For example. I'm curious to receive some feedback from the kids, for the parents, right? Yes.
You have any feedback?
It was good.
That's good.
What else?
Best feedback we had yet.
What'd you like about it?
Well, he was funny.
Yeah. Did you like all the scientific stuff in it?
Well, yeah, but
Does Captain Fingerman get a girlfriend? in the future?
Ah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Finger woman.
We have, you know, in the first book is very focused on Fingerman alone, and we try to introduce a female character like Quinzia, right? Or Kiruma. In the second book, there was another big effort to show a multi-ethnic and balanced society, which
The sheep.
There's the sheep, but also there are finger ladies, right? Like
Nurse Consuelo.
the Nurse Consuelo, and the Ancora, the speaker. So it's sorry. Yeah, that's it's at the end. Ancora, see, the speaker Ancora. So we are trying to have a sort of very ideal society, right? Equal, everybody is equal, everybody is open, and there's no difference between fingers or animals or objects. Billy, for example, is an hologram. Bill is a robot. Manfinger is an antimatter, but they live all together. Now, love story and relationship is another.
It's disgusting.
It's not. It depends on the age, you know.
Exactly.
Because the girls thinks another way, the boys thinks another way, and so. But let me tell you this: the next book is a bit more girl-oriented.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very cute.
Because yes, when we were we are trying to also engage with the good side of the kids community, and we come up with something that is cute, and I know that the girls love the cuteness, and so
and those eyes with the.
Yeah, so the next book, if you like this one, you will like also the other one, but always with the Fingerman naive, right, and a bit dark, dumb, and science behind. So there's always science, there's always a positive message, there's always the funny Fingerman troublemaker because he's the best troublemaker in the world, but there's a cuteness.
So tell everybody where they can pick up the book.
On our website.
All right, so we have a dedicated page on our website. So www.fingermancomics.com, where you can find all the online books, all right, in the Amazon, very well organized with the description, and also there are the physical books in the shops in Singapore now, because the books are printed in Singapore.
Okay. All right.
So there's already books on the shelves
on the Takashimaya,
Kinokuniya, and other library in Singapore. But online, there's Amazon. There's a lot of place and to get a book from.
Okay, but in Singapore, it's in English over there.
Yes, in English.
We don't have translations yet.
For now, so far, Captain Fingerman is only in English. We are looking for, as I told you, to do the translation in other languages.
Right.
But we need to somehow get in touch with the publisher and
translators.
Of course, translators.
But we chose English because it's a very spoken language.
Thank you, Matteo. That's right. So yeah, but on our website you find all the information. So there's a lot of curiosity material, the reference for to buy the book, our story, some news on what we are doing, how we did it, etc., etc.
All right. Thank you for being on the show, and we're gonna try to get the word out on the book as much as we can on our show and social media. And
thank you very much. It's a big help for us. Deeply appreciated. It was very funny. And yes, let's keep in touch.
yes. And you know, have a nice day and continued success. I hope all the success in the world for you guys.
Thank you, and same to you. Have a nice day. Have a nice week ahead, and always keep in touch with the Fingerman.
Okay. All right. No problem.
All right.
Wait. One more thing. On our website, if you want to know about the third book, there was a Happy New Year image that has the cute character.
Yes.
Oh.
We leave that a
A little
little
sneak peek.
a little sneak peek.
Oh, a little sneak. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
tell everybody to look for that.
It's very well hidden in our website.
A little clue. But we don't say more because we cannot compromise too much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Say bye.
Stay safe.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you, Rafael. Ciao.
Bye. Just because the show ends doesn't mean the fun has to end. We're now on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We want to hear from you. Tell us what you like about the show. Tell us what you don't like about the show. Help us. We want to work together with you. So, check us out